Touch on it. Oh, and it's a goal! It's a goal for Westmeath!
Let's go back post. Header's there! 1-1!
Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez! Middle for it, there is the header there. Yes, and it's a goal! It's a goal for the police department!
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Goal! And speed! Go back.
And speed, baby.
Alongside Jermaine, taking it low. Motown on the build. Can this be the chance? Takes the sight. It goes wide. And sends it to his Haitian teammate. Jermaine. Cuts right. Lets it bend, and it goes just over the top right. That's a nice cross. Keeper headed, and it's a goal. It's a goal for New Jersey United. Catching the crowd by surprise, a big roar from the away support. FC Motown trail, 67 minutes into the match. Back to Bernardi. One touch from Keogh. Pivots it to Galloway. Galloway splits the defense. Here's Jolieu. 1v1. Tries to cut right. He's got a little bit of space. Goes straight for the goal. And he gets the opening goal. Lansdowne lead. With a bit of celebration from the Lansdowne youth players. Lansdowne take the lead. There's a fire, and it goes in! It goes in! What a goal from James Booth. I think that's it for Lansdowne. They will probably beat the New York Penn Cypriot Freedoms in the final with a 2-0 lead. Kind of caught everybody surprised.
Motown started their season with a draw against the Hudson Valley Hammers. Ball into the box, the header, the goal from Gabriel Ruenberg. He's been knocking at the door all day long. And he eventually capitalizes on his big chance. FC Motown's up 1-0. Well-deserved lead for the home side. Powered by New Logical Sports. Happy to be back for a post-game interview with head coach of FC Motown STA, Tom Shields. Huge win for you guys. Took till those final 10 minutes though. Can you talk about that sigh of relief when Gabriel Rutenberg finally put the ball in the back of the net?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, Chris, it was nice feeling. I think we've spoken from the first game of the season about leaving points on the board and not being as ruthless as we would have quite liked in front of goal. And obviously today we've hit the post, we've hit the crossbar, the keeper's made a few good saves. And obviously you think, oh, here we go again. But yeah, absolutely delighted for Gabe as well, a homegrown boy. He's been featuring more prominently this year as well after a good couple of seasons at William & Mary. So delighted that he broke the deadlock and we've secured 3 points and a clean sheet.
Yeah, his big time goal. So you mentioned those 3 points. You're riding high now, heading into Sunday's clash against the #1 team in the table, the Long Island Rough Riders. Of course, you have a history with them from last season, 1 and 2. Could you talk about anticipation for that game and what you're looking for your guys to maybe to improve upon come Sunday?
Yeah, I think, look, anticipation is obvious. It's a hard thing to not get too focused on what's in front of us. We obviously had to respect a very, in my opinion, much improved Copa team tonight who gave us a real test, and credit to those guys. I think it's important to remain balanced. This game maybe could have finished with a more exaggerated scoreline, and if we'd have won by 2 or 3, maybe it'd have been just, hey, let's repeat. So I think for us, the big emphasis is on just levelling up everything that we do well every time that we step foot on the field. So fitness levels are building, obviously quality, cohesion, ability to implement our brand as relentlessly as we want to for as long as we want to. So that will be the big message. Like, can we go and be the best versions of ourselves against a team and a program that are obviously steeped in history, but we're going into the game full of confidence, right? Rightly so. We want to right the wrongs of last year. I think we felt that if we'd have played them at any other point from the opening day of the season, we might have nicked a result, and that's certainly going to be the message that we go out there and leave everything on the table in pursuit of another 3.
Yeah, well, we wish you the best of luck, Coach. Thank you for the time, and we'll be back in coming games as FC Motown try to write their own history, a historic club since 2012. But that's all she wrote from Drew University. Chris Daly from Sports Engine and New Logical Sports signing off. Have a great night.
Good morning, and you're very welcome to Frank Golden Park in Whitestone, Queens, the home of Shannon Gales GAA club. We're here for the Kearney Cup final today. It's the Ladies League Cup that they play at the start of the season each year. The finalists today are O'Donovan Rosses versus Cavan. Cavan, obviously a long stalwart of the senior ladies football division since the very beginning back in 1992. O'Donovan Rosses in existence the last 7 years and have come on in leaps and bounds, won the junior title 2 years back, got to the senior final last year. So certainly we're looking forward to what should be an absorbing contest this morning. Now, the Kearney is played in a little bit of a different format. It's 11 aside. Usually it's played to basically how numbers dictate at the start of the year, but the beauty of this game this morning is both panels, full panels, clocking 20, 22 players on each side, so I certainly could have gone to any number really. But it is played at the start of the year. Shout out quickly to Shannon Gales. The field is looking fantastic this morning. We have a full camogie tournament going on in the big field here out in Whitestone, while we have our Kearney Cup final going on in the backfield, what they call the backfield. But certainly what they have done here, Shannon Gales, down through the years is a testament to the hard work that's gone on in Queens and in New York in general. Niall Sugru, the chairman of the club, chatting to him recently, 300 to 400 children involved in the club at the moment. So certainly a lot of work happening. But they all camogie, ladies, girls football, boys football, and hurling going on in the club. So that being said, let's talk about our Kearney Cup final. Both teams, as I said, contenders for the championship title. But let's just run through the lineouts where we have a few minutes before the game kicks off. So for Cavan, in goal we have Nicola King. It is 11 aside, so we'll be talking 2 in the full back line, 2 half back line, 2 midfield, 2 half forward, 2 full forward line. So in the full back line for Cavan is Paula Clark at number 2, Shauna Hutton number 4. Half back line, Niamh Lee is number 5, Michelle Noonan, who is former Longford star back in Ireland, at number 7. Middle of the field is a Corofin Galway pairing, Lauren McTighe and Hannah McHugh, both played for Corofin, which would be one of the teams that pushes Kilkerran Clonbyrne every year in the Galway Championship. Going forward, Kelly Dunhu, Edel Connady. In the full forward line, Emma Farley and Alicia Jordan, both names very familiar to the New York brethren from playing with the New York team. They went back to play in the Junior All-Ireland for a few years back in about 7 years back. O'Donovan Rosses, in goal for them is Emer Brady. Number 2, Michaela Carolyn. Number 3, Katrina Ronayne. The half-back line is Ella Tiruiz and Nisha Mooney. Middle of the field will be Louise Ryan and Kate O'Connell. Half-forward line, Barbara Ward and Kathleen Yor. And then in the full forward line will be Niamh Griffin and Ciara O'Sullivan. Ela Tiruiz, we're talking about O'Donovan Rosses, but she's from the Clonagale club in Dublin, so certainly a lovely Irish historical touch there. Nisha Mooney played for St. John's in Dublin back in the day before she came to the States. While Louise Ryan is kind of before O'Donovan Rosses were promoted, she used to play senior for Cavan and junior for O'Donovan Rosses, so certainly she'd be looking at the blue and thinking, I used to be over there, but she wants to win for the black colours today for O'Donovan Rosses. So certainly, as the subs come in, we will let you know who they are and what numbers they're wearing. So just remember that. We're playing 11 aside, so 2 in the full back line, 2 in the half back line, midfield, half forwards. So that's how the field will be lined out. Now, the field is a little bit smaller to suit the numbers, so there shouldn't be any issues there. So we'll still be looking forward to what should be a very, very exorbitant tie. Just going back, we did cover Gaelic for girls yesterday. They had their first kick-off for their finals. The second round of that will be next weekend in Rockland. Look for us to be covering that again. So it's certainly the under 15 or the under 14 and 16 finals are on next weekend, so watch out for that. Some of the talent that has come off the Féile teams, the girls' Féile team, will be certainly with the girls that you'll be watching in that, and good luck with them. They're going to Ireland in 2 weeks' time again for the Féile this year, so good luck with that, girls, when you're back there. One last little thing, I want to give a shout out, congratulations to the New York hurling team that won the Laurie Maher last weekend. Conor O'Shea, who's one of the selectors with the Cavan team, was on that panel. Fantastic victory over Cavan, ironically, 417 to 217 in Crow Park a week ago yesterday. So a fantastic achievement for them. New York footballers had a tough encounter yesterday with Offaly, an up-and-coming Offaly team, it must be said now. Offaly are promoted into Division 2 this year, and probably, if you rank them in Leinster, they've gone from where they were down lower in the ranks to probably the top 4. Certainly Meath, Louth and Dublin would still be the top 3, but they're about number 4, so it was a tough assignment for New York yesterday. Middle of the field, ref in this game is Colette McGoldrick, former Fermanagh footballer back in the day before she came to New York, played for Mayo obviously here and Kerry Donegal. So very experienced in reffing. She's been reffing consistently probably for the last 10 years now in New York. So we've got one of the top referees in New York controlling this game. So I'm looking forward to that. She's just checking with her umpires. I don't know if I can say good luck to Marie Dargan in the Offaly or in the Kilkenny jersey. You may see her when the camera looms down towards that. Kilkenny are playing Galway today in the Leinster hurling final. Marie is pretty psyched about that. I'm hoping that Galway can upset her afternoon. That would please all the Galway supporters, including myself. Now this final will be 20-minute halves. So that's what the referee, Colette McGoldrick, just told me. So just forgive us there while we change some captions on the screen. My director and producer may get angry at me if this thing goes still longer than 20 minutes, but forgive me for that. But I think I am right. I would go with Colette's. So we're all ready to go. The forwards are just getting into position, running down into their respective locations. We will wish both teams good luck in the Annie Kearney Cup Final 2025. The ball is in and the game is on. Ball breaks kindly for Cavan. Michelle Noonan on the ball. Lovely ball into the inside forwards. Emma Farley, but she was fouled. She probably would have liked to have been given the advantage there, but she will take the free. Emma Farley, she's going to take it herself. Nice right-footed kick between the posts. First score for Cavan. Less than a minute gone. So Donovan Ross's. We have Emer Brady looking to the right wing here. Louise Ryan breaks nicely to it. Feeds it back to her full back line. Ball is moving through the hands. Michaela Caroline again. Moves it on, Caitlin Yor. Caitlin Yor, ball just slipped from the reach when she was hoping to get it into an advancing centre forward. And Kelly Donoghue clears it out. Cavan are on the move. Low ball from Adele Connady. Emma Farley again on the turn. She's been challenged. Left-footed shot this time, back of the net. Back of the net, Emma Farley with Adele Connady on the assist. Fantastic start for Cavan. Emma Farley 1-1 on the board already. Kick out again goes to Louise Ryan and she gets possession. No ball up, but Cavan have it. Eve Lee. And the foul in the middle of the field. Adele Connady fouled. Short ball back to Michelle Noonan. Michelle in possession, looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it out the wing. Lena McHugh. Just tailing wide. So certainly Cavan, even though Donovan Rosses have won their first 2 kick-outs, Cavan have broken it down and they've 3 chances at goal. 1-1 on the board with a wide. Again, the ball goes wide here to the right-hand side of Donovan Rosses. Katie O'Connell in possession. Gives it back to Louise Ryan. Moves on, Nisha Mooney. Low ball into the other midfielder. That's Barbara Ward. Lovely ball into the inside forward line. Coming across. Again, it's Caitlin Yor. Caitlin has gone on quite a bit of ball. Pass just intercepted. Just intercepted by Lauren McTighe. Out to Kelly Donoghue. Cavan did well there to break down that attack. Here Cavan on the move up the right hand side. Long ball in. Alicia Jordan. Short ball in. Did she have a chance to shoot herself? Perhaps, but look for Emma Farley in the corner forward position. The defence does very, very well. Foul on the way out. Ball is out, but it goes to Cavan hands. Kelly Donoghue slipped in to win possession. Aaron McTighe on the move. Great block down. Great block down by Ella Terrawies. But it breaks to Alicia Jordan, looking long range. Over the bar. Over the bar, Alicia Jordan. One, 2, no score. Early days yet though, still only 3.5 minutes gone, and certainly goals in this game can change the outlook of the scoreboard so quickly. So it would be far too early to be panicking by O'Donovan Rosses. So certainly they have time to get back on. Here we are, moving the ball up the left-hand side. Back in the middle again to Barbara Ward. Turning, looking around. Looking for different options. Would she shoot herself? She does. Goalie's hands though, Nicola King. Michelle Noonan moving it out. O'Donovan Ross has probably needed a score there, but pressure on by Kelly Donoghue. Cavan have got it out, breaking the halfway line. Del Connolly, very familiar to New Yorkers for her camogie play with Hoboken Guards, our Liberty Gales. Well intercepted. Katie O'Connell on the ball. Moving it out, Caitlin Ure. Intercepted though. Cavan defence has done very, very well. It's like 4 attacks now that have been broken down, primarily in the Cavan half back line. So certainly they're making it very hard work for just looking for options. She was just on the cusp of time up there looking for options. Michelle Noonan right in front of us here. Moving the ball. Back into Hannah McHugh. Heavy challenge on Kelly Donoghue, but the ball goes to ground. I think it's going to be a throw up, and it's probably the fairest decision there. There was quite a few hands on the ball at that point. Probably the fairest thing just to throw the ball up. See Emma Farley and Louise Reiner in there. Battling for possession. I don't know, Rosses will look to try and get their hands on this and move it out, but no, it's a Cavan pair of hands. It's Emma Farley. Left-footed, another great block. There's 2 tremendous blocks now in the first 7 minutes for O'Donovan Rosses, and very needed blocks as well, because we don't want that scoreline to drift out too much. Long ball into the goalie's hands. Emer Brady works it out. It's Michaela Conlon. It's coming out the right wing. Louise Ryan in possession. Keeping possession through the hands. Probably a good idea now, because you don't want to. A couple of times they went in long. It did break away from them. That's Ciara O'Sullivan. Gives it back to Niamh Griffin. They'd like to keep possession and get a good shot off. A score would settle them down, that's for sure. Ciara O'Sullivan, and she's fouled. A settling free, it has to be said now, for O'Donovan Rosses, and they'll be hoping that their free taker, it looks like he's going to be Barbara Ward, can pop this between the posts and just settle them down. It's only 6.5 minutes gone, so certainly loads of time, but they just need to settle down, get a score on the board. Steadying up. Long range, it drops the goal, cornerback's hands. Paula Clark got hands on it, moves it out to the deep in the left corner. Nicola King did very well on what was a dangerous shot in. It was Niamh Griffin that put down in a very dangerous shot in. Cavan work it out, but the ball is coming out, hits the flag, so it is a sideline. Right in front of us here. Pat, who's working with me here, was wondering, was that ball direct? And it is back out to him again. Alicia Jordan moving the ball. She's looking for options. Where are the options for her? Deep corner, Emma Farley, great ball in. Emma right-footed, takes a long shot, but to the left and wide. Cavan's second wide. So we still have 1-2 to no score at the moment. Only have 8 minutes gone. So we're nearly halfway through the first half here. Louise Ryan in possession. Gives it out over Colette McGoldrick's head. Finds her teammate. That's Caitlin Ure. Lovely long ball into the inside forward line. Lovely ball. And there is Kate O'Connell. She's on the move. Great hands in by Michelle Noonan. Was it a foul? It was. Referee Colette McGoldrick says it was a foul. It was tenacious defending. Perhaps just a little too aggressive. Just watching Emer Quinlan, our chairperson of the ladies division. Thanks to her for her help in getting here today. And low ball in from Barbara Ward. Is Ciara O'Sullivan going to get a chance? No, robbed again. Perhaps that free should have been better suited just to pop it over the bar, just to settle them down. Cavan defence out over the sideline. So it is O'Donovan Ross is coming back in again. Louise Ryan. And the ball, long ball across, looking for Caitlin Ure. But intercepted by Michelle Noonan, who has got on a lot of ball in the first 10 minutes. Certainly is anchoring that defence. Long ball in, Emma Farley. Looking to break through. Back of the net. Second goal for Emma Farley. That ball came, though, has to be said, if the assist goes to this in the hockey scenario where there's two people against assist, definitely Michelle Noonan was a huge part of that.
2-2 to no score?
Yeah. We got 2-2 to no score. 9.5 minutes on the clock. Ciara O'Sullivan, long ball in, but Nicola King is going to rack it up again. Long ball out though, intercepted by Michaela Carolan. Michaela Carolan. Moving the ball forward. Eve Griffin on the ball, looking to turn her defender. She's got around her, lovely ball into the middle. Barbara Ward, just that last pass, just eluded O'Donovan Ross a pair of hands. Intercepted by Cavan. That was Lauren McTighe who got that ball. Working it out, Edel Conady up the right wing. Feeds it back to her to Niamh Lee. Zigs and zags through a few tackles. Alicia Jordan. Again, the most dangerous forward and just wide from Emma Farley, who has been a huge thorn in that defence so far. Third wide for Cavan. Emer Brady, low kick out. Long ball into the middle of the field. Well caught. Under a lot of pressure. That was Kate O'Connell. Feeds the ball on. Caitlin Ure. Again, a pair of hands in. Hannah McHugh just got a timely push out. And even though Caitlin Ure is still in possession, it pushed them out to the wing. First score of the game. O'Donovan Ross has needed that in the worst way possible. And that was Caitlin Ure that tapped that over the bar.
That's their first score.
Their first score, yep. Settling down effect. You need to settle down, get a ball over the bar. Let your forwards know that they can score if they get into good positions. It's all about a confidence. It's a confidence booster. So certainly 2-2 to a point. Lovely ball through. Edel Conady for Cavan. Crossfield ball, the danger girl, Emma Farley, but just a pair of hands in. Ella Terruiz again. But Michelle Noonan. Lovely ball in. Edel Conady back to Noonan. Dives in, but just the challenge came in at the right time and just took her off her comfort zone, and O'Donovan Ross has cleared it out, but back into Kelly Donoghue, and it's over the bar. It's a 2-3 to a point for Cavan, yeah. That was Lauren McTighe. Sorry, we're just having a little conversation on the sideline here. Apologies for that. O'Donovan Rosses win their own kick out, moving up the field. Great hands by Ciara O'Sullivan. Lovely pass inside. Niamh Griffin. That's over the bar. The second score. Niamh Griffin. Won their kick out, moved it up the field, kept it in the hands, but didn't do too much passing with it, it must be said. Just the poignant ones. Griffin ended up in possession, popped it over. 2-3 to 2 points, 13 minutes gone. We're just having a little break here for just a little injury. Hopefully there's nothing from it. Connerty this down. O'Donovan Rosses, while they're 7 years in existence in New York, there's a senior or a men's team also, but probably the most common name for a club around the world. Obviously called after Jeremiah O'Donovan Rossa, who came from Rosscarbery and Cork, Fenian leader from the late 1800s, died in 1915, buried in Staten Island. Probably one of the greatest things that he brought home to Dublin and buried in Dublin afterwards. So certainly a huge New York element, and why wouldn't there be a team in New York called after him? Foul there. It's a throw up. Probably just too many hands on in possession there. I'd surmise just looking at it. So best fairest thing. Throw the ball up. Kind of a restart. Great hands by O'Donovan Rosses. Just back to Caitlin Yor. She's looking up. In possession again. Line of 5 across the 45 for O'Donovan, so plenty of options across the 45. Maybe looking for somebody inside. Moving it across the 45 again. That was Kate O'Connell. Lovely ball to Barbara Ward. Kick pass, no ball in. Looking up. Another great score. That was Katrina Ronan. Long range point was probably a good option, you could say, for them, in that if they can't get the ball cleanly into the hands in front of the goal, pop them over from long range. So 2-3 to 3 points. So O'Donovan Ross is a record. They've clawed their way back into the game. We're going to have a restart there. Sub coming in. Sub coming in for O'Donovan Rosses. That is number 14. Georgia Dennehy. She's getting into the corner forward position. Good kick out by Nicola King. Shauna Hutton on it. That was Lauren Hannah McHugh. No ball. Intercepted though. Again, Barbara Ward. Long ball in. Where is that? No. Possession and another point. Kate O'Connell. Good score. Long ball in though from Barbara Ward was the ingredient there though. couple of Cavan hands just missed the interception, which is what that threaded ball was meant to do. A lovely score. 4th point. Wide ball over the right side for Cavan. Hannah McHugh on the ball, gives it to Shauna Hutton. Pressured by the substitute. But Kelly Donoghue has it. Back to Michelle Noonan. She's looking up, looking for options. Emma Farley makes herself available. Is in front of her, challenging her. Back of the net. On the touch, Emer Brady was in such a hard look there. Farley has scored 2-2. I'm sorry, 2-1. So it's 3-3 now for Cavan, 4 points for O'Donovan Ross, but that is 2-1 scored by Farley. She's definitely a huge threat inside. O'Donovan Ross has worked the ball up the field. In possession, a little bit of a battle for it, but it is an O'Donovan Ross a free. Looking for different options, leaving the ball down. Over goes Barbara Ward. Probably just a touch too far out for a shooting free. So she Kira by herself, looking at different options deep in the left corner forward position, gives it back to Ward. Soloing and still looking for options. Is there one there? Good hands by the Cavan defence. That was Niamh Lee that got that touch there, just to turn them back. But again, O'Donovan Ross's very akin to how how the men's football game has gone with the arc. They've had a line across basically the 45-metre line, working the ball around, looking at different options. Cavan are stacked deeply. Everybody is in the defensive zone except for Emma Farley. And now they're working it out. They will have to bring it through the hands because the only one they have up front is Farley. Kelly Donoghue just goes down. It was a heavy shot, but I wouldn't say it was anything. There was nothing malicious about it. It was just a coming together. But she has gone down. Where are we on the clock, you'd ask? Well, we're at 18 minutes 30 seconds. Now, there was a couple of stoppages, so I can see a minute or two being played here by Colette McGoldrick, our referee. Colette has been reffing for quite a few years, and I will say that this game is flowing now. Two very good teams, and the 11 side probably helps that, but she is letting the game flow. She's had her hand up a couple of times for advantages where she let the game move on instead of blowing the whistle constantly, which is what everybody from under 6s to probably to over 40s would like to happen. Give us an option to keep playing before you pull it back. So certainly well done, Colette, on that, and a lovely crossfield ball from the free to Emma Farley. Deep in the left corner forwards position for Cavan. She's coming across the middle. Little flick pass inside. Michelle Noonan played midfield for Longford, but it did go out and wide. 4th Cavan wide. The idea was right, it just didn't materialise. But right away, O'Donovan Ross is on the move again. Louise Ryan from Emer Brady's kick out. Just a little bit too high, bounced over, and Cavan have it. Kelly Donoghue fouled on the tackle. That's Hannah McHugh on the ball. Crossfield ball, looks for Michelle Noonan. He's got time, he looks for a teammate. And flicks back from Paula Clark. Michelle Noonan carrying and looking. Alicia Jordan is deep inside. It's a heavy foul by Ella Terruiz, which gets her a talking to from the referee. That's what this card or what this is going to be. Just a chat. I'm keeping an eye on you for the future, let's say, that kind of a way. Lovely crossfield ball from Farley. And the run, Lauren McTighe. Beautiful point. Long range effort. That's the second long range, one at each end now, where found his target. Excellent score. That's 3-3 for Cavan. 5 points for O'Donovan Ross, or 3-4 for Cavan. 4 points for O'Donovan Rosses.
4 points for O'Donovan. Okay. Make that.
Wide, long range effort by Alicia Jordan. Fifth wide. Only the second or third time that Cavan have been able to shut down the short kick out for O'Donovan Rosses. There's another one. So certainly the short kick out has worked primarily. But Cavan have been pulling back so many people. That means it says there's only the 1-2 players watching 4 up at the offensive end. Barbara Ward on the run. Looking at options, on the advantage, but she's fouled at the end. So Barbara Ward, definitely scoreable range. She's on the 21. Basically straight in front of the goal. Still getting in her routine, as these free takers do. And that is why they do routines, because it makes it simple to tap it over. Nice score, Barbara Ward. She did all the hard work herself, so certainly the assist goes to her as well as the score.
Okay, so you're definitely right on the 20 minutes.
And there's the halftime whistle. We will double check the scoreline with the referee, but I have it 3-4 Cavan, 5 points O'Donovan Rosses. We'll check this. Are we taking a break?
Touch on it. And it's a goal! It's a goal for Westmeath!
Let's go back post. Headers there! 1-1!
Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Middle for it, there is the header there. Yes, and it's a goal! It's a goal for the police department!
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer illiterate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works.
Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Go! And speed! Go back!
Eddie speed, baby.
Here we go.
Alongside Jermaine. Jermaine taking it low. Motown on the build. Can this be the chance? Takes the sight. It goes wide. And sends it to his Haitian teammate. Jermaine. Cuts right. Lets it bend, and it goes just over the top right. That's a nice cross. Keeper headed, and it's a goal. It's a goal for New Jersey United. Catching the crowd by surprise, a big roar from the away support. FC Motown trail, 67 minutes into the match. Back to Bernardi. One touch from Keogh. Keogh pivots it to Galloway. Galloway splits the defense. Here's Jolieu. 1v1. Tries to cut right. He's got a little bit of space. Goes straight for the goal. And he gets the opening goal. Lansdowne lead. With a bit of celebration from the Lansdowne youth players. Lansdowne take the lead. He tries to fire, and it goes in! It goes in! What a goal from James Booth. I think that's it for Lansdowne. They will probably beat the New York Penn Cypriot Freedoms in the final with a 2-0 lead. Kind of caught everybody surprised.
Motown started their season with a draw against the Hudson Valley Hammers. Ball into the box, the header, the goal! Gabriel Rutenberg. He's been knocking at the door all day long. And he eventually capitalizes on his big chance. FC Motown's up 1-0. Well-deserved lead for the home side. Powered by New Logical Sports. Happy to be back for a post-game interview with head coach of FC Motown STA, Tom Shields. Huge win for you guys. Took till those final 10 minutes though. Can you talk about that sigh of relief when Gabriel Rutenberg finally put the ball in the back of the net?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, Chris, it was nice feeling. I think we've spoken from the first game of the season about leaving points on the board and not being as ruthless as we would have quite liked in front of goal. And obviously today we've hit the post, we've hit the crossbar, the keeper's made a few good saves. And obviously you think, oh, here we go again. But yeah, absolutely delighted for Gabe as well, a homegrown boy. He's been featuring more prominently this year as well after a good couple of seasons at William & Mary. So delighted that he broke the deadlock and we've secured 3 points and a clean sheet.
Yeah, it's a big-time goal. So you mentioned those 3 points. You're riding high now, heading into Sunday's clash against the #1 team in the table, the Long Island Rough Riders. Of course, you have a history with them from last season, 1 and 2. Could you talk about anticipation for that game and what you're looking for your guys to maybe to improve upon come Sunday?
Yeah, I think, look, anticipation is obvious. It's a hard thing to not get too focused on what's in front of us. We obviously had to respect a very, in my opinion, much improved Copa team tonight who gave us a real test, and credit to those guys. I think it's important to remain balanced. This game maybe could have finished with a more exaggerated scoreline, and if we'd have won by 2 or 3, maybe it'd have been just, hey, let's repeat. So I think for us, the big emphasis is on just leveling up everything that we do well every time that we step foot on the field. So fitness levels are building, obviously quality, cohesion, ability to implement our brand as relentlessly as we want to for as long as we want to. So that will be the big message. Like, can we go and be the best versions of ourselves against a team and a program that are obviously steeped in history, but we're going into the game full of confidence, rightly so. We want to right the wrongs of last year. I think we felt that if we'd have played them at any other point from the opening day of the season, we might have nicked a result, and that's certainly going to be the message that we go out there and leave everything on the table in pursuit of another 3.
Yeah, well, we wish you the best of luck, Coach. Thank you for the time, and we'll be back in coming games as FC Motown try to write their own history, historic club since 2012. But that's all she wrote from Drew University. Chris Daly from Sports Engine and New Logical Sports signing off. Have a great night.
Welcome back to Frank Golden Park, where we are watching the Kearney Championship final. Cavan leading 3-4 to 5 points. Emma Farley, the biggest culprit there for the scoring for Cavan. She scored 2-1. A little bit of help from Lauren McTighe, Alicia Jordan. But certainly in the last 10 minutes of that 20-minute half, O'Donovan Rosses came right back into the game. So certainly the second half, it bodes to be a very competitive encounter with definitely no winner decided yet. Just half time. Clip McGoldrick, our referee, just jogging out. Get ready to start. You're all welcome. Glad you could join us this morning. I know somebody might be waiting for the Leinster final to start. Well done to Kildare versus Laois in the Joe McDonagh Cup final that was on earlier this morning in Ireland. In our background you can see the Camogie tournament that's going on, and the ball is going in and the game is on. Cavan again in possession from the start of the second half, just like the first half. In possession. Hannah McHugh looks it over the top. It just off the fingers of Ella Louise, but she did very well there now, in fairness. It just came off and slipped out over the sideline on her. Adele Connolly with the run up into the right corner forward spot. On the run. Ball goes to ground. Does she still get a touch on it? Oh, cleared out by Cleared out by the defence for Donovan Rosses. It's Caitlin Yor down the right wing. Quick ball into Georgina Dennehy. Back to Yor. Good attack developing here. Back to Louise Ward, or Louise Ryan. Keeping possession, working it across the arc. That's Barbara Ward turning back. Can she get a shot off? A lot of pressure from the Cavan defence. Louise Ryan looking up. Wide ball. Wide ball, very, very close but wide. Umpire and referee just had to deliberate for a second. No Hawkeye needed. It wasn't quite that close. But yeah, wide ball. Nicola King gives it out to Michelle Noonan. Well caught. Who's moving inside? They do have the three forwards up there right now. Noonan, Stearns, zigzags. Lovely ball in, but intercepted excellently. Substitute that came on. Just get her name now for you, but that's the second time she's got the possession and moved it out. That's Maeve Carmody. Long ball in, low drive, back of the net. Goal for Donovan Rosses. Another substitute that came on. That's Niamh Kerr. Brilliant goal. Fantastic finish there. So Niamh Kerr and Maeve have made quite a dramatic start to their few minutes on the field. Cross ball from Alicia Jordan, looking for Michelle Noonan. Goes through a tackle. Great save by Emer Grady. Goes to touch over, but that's a point for Cavan. Good reply to that goal. Emer Brady, long ball out to the side. In Caitlin Yor. Looking inside, what are the options? Will they come across that front arc? They are. Georgia Dennehy. Back to the goal scorer. Just drifts wide. Second wide. Yeah, second wide. But ODR certainly on the ascension here. Nicola King looking for different options. Taking her time. One ball out, won by Adele Connerty. Fed back. It's Lauren McTighe. Intercepted though by Donovan Rosses. A little bit of a tussle in front of us. That's what drew our attention for a second. But again, Georgina Dennehy inside. Niamh Kerr gives it back out. That's Barbara Ward. Again, this habit of working it around the arc, taking their time, see what can materialise. Just wide. Pass was a good idea, but it just got a little bit of a run on it, and Niamh Kerr just couldn't make it there in time. Donovan Rosses though do have a habit of working it around that arc and looking for the different options, seeing what's available, taking their time. Now, at 1-5 to 3-5, they're 6 points down. Still have loads of time. There's 16 minutes left. So certainly no panic stations yet by any stretch of the imagination. And they've won the Cavan puck out. Moving it across the middle. Hands in by Michelle Noonan. She did very well. Crossfield ball. Lauren McTighe on the move. 4-on-4 right now. Whistle gone though, whistle gone. Ball being called back. All eyes were on the attack moving forward. All eyes, but Colette McGoldrick, obviously for some of the players as well as ourselves, we didn't hear it. That whistle just wasn't loud enough, or perhaps we were distracted by the creativity of the move. But it is a Cavan free in the middle of the field. Donovan Rosses emptying the bench now. Quite a few subs coming on, so we'll try and keep keep a track of them for you. Cavan ball in the middle of the field. One five. Long ball in, back of the net. Lauren McTighe for Cavan, but in fairness to the keeper, it was a brilliant drive.
So is that 4-5-1-5?
Yeah, 4-5 to 1-5 right now, with 6 minutes gone. Brilliant goal. McTighe did come out. She was involved with Galway panels back in before she left Ireland. Not in the most recent past, but certainly a couple of years back. So certainly the skill level there, and I think she was looking goal all the time when she got forward. Cavan win the O'Donovan Ross's puck out, or kick out, through the hands. Lovely low ball inside to Emma Farley. She catches it, turns, looking up. She's done the tackle, but a free. She was just tackled. Probably a hand in when it might have been better just to get in front of her. Maybe get a tackle from the front. Farley goes down. Probably just a drink of water needed in the early season going. Free is from where the ball landed, which means when it goes wide, it comes back out to the 14. So certainly what was a 40-yard shot, speculative shot, goes to what should be a simple tap over. Now there's no simple tap overs, maybe, but this one should be a one where Cavan should be able to put it over the bar and just extend their lead. Seven minutes gone, 7:30 to be exact on the clock. Farley is standing over the free kick herself. Ups over the bar, 4-6. 4-6 to 1-5, 7.5 minutes gone. Short kick out from O'Donovan Ross is probably what they needed in this instance, just to get the ball into their hands. Ella Terruiz gives the ball in. Caitlin Ure, fisted point. Excellent score. Excellent reply to the free at the other end. Just when they needed it, just to settle them down again. So 4-6 to 1-6. 3 goals in it, 9 points. Couple of more minutes now. It may look like they have to start going for goals, but for the moment, just work it. Get another score for O'Donovan Ross, as you would imagine. Louise Ryan on the ball. Gives it back into Caitlin Ure. She's looking up. A lot of pressure, a lot of Cavan pressure. Paula Clark. Long drive out, looking for a teammate, but that is going to be Ella Terruiz. Lovely interception. Long drive in. Well done, Nicola King. That ball could have gone anywhere. Niamh Kerr was right underneath it, in the vision line for King, but King still took possession and cleared. Cavan up the field. Emma Farley from the long ball by Alicia Jordan. Great block, great block. We're back into Kelly Donoghue. Brilliant score, Donoghue. But I have to say, 3 or 4 times we've had great blocks on, including that one there. It just happened to bounce into the wrong hands, we'll say, let's say, from the O'Donovan Rosses. But you have to admire the blocking that's going on here. (4-7 to 1-6). Just changing the football. Might have been a little bit of a lack of a bounce in it. Let's put it that way. Ciara Brady sets up. That's Maeve Carmody. Ball just goes a little bit askew. Lauren McTighe moving it on. She's fouled. Cavan or Sloan. I thought there was a foul there, but it's a throw up. So something may have been, not quite sure what happened in the aftermath there. But it's Ryan, and Ryan gets the touchdown for O'Donovan Rosses. Lovely flick through. Deep ball into the left corner forward position. Working it out. Yor is on the move. A lot of pressure around her by Cavan. 4 players. Still gets a shot off. Excellent score. Excellent score by Yor. 10 minutes left. 4-7 to 1-7. Yor has really come into the ascension there. 4 players on her there, 4 players pressuring her, and she was still able to get the shot off. Excellent score. Low bouncing kick out, but it gets to Cavan hands. It was flicked back to Alicia Jordan, looking for Emma Farley, who was fouled on the run to it. She got her free. She got her free. Don't know. Kind of just a coming together at the ankles, but it certainly brought her. It took her down. So while it wasn't, it wasn't a malicious foul, it was a foul all the same. Del Connerty standing over the ball, just settling things down. Our referee just letting know the defender know exactly what the decision was all about. Connerty taking her time. Wide ball. First Cavan wide of the second half. First Cavan wide of the second half. Still 4-7 to 1-7. Battle for possession. Both were doing it. Connerty, beautiful score. Del Connerty played in goal for Liberty Gales and wing back and an excellent defender, but she has shown some great touches up in the forward line today for Cavan. Westmeath native, her brother played hurling in San Francisco, as far as I know at the moment. Did play for Westmeath in New York before he moved over to San Francisco. So a quick shout out to him. Michelle Noonan. Cavan have turned over some of the ODR kickouts in this half just when they needed to settle down, when ODR were on the ascension. So certainly that has helped them get back into what now was looking like a comprehensive lead and just a foul up the sideline. Just can't see exactly what happened there because truth be told, the fantastic crowd that's up the sideline, which is brilliant to see here. A lovely crowd in beautiful temperatures this morning. So where else would you be but out here watching a very good game of football. Another substitute coming on for ODR. Have to admire, as I said earlier, both teams' strength in numbers this early in the season. So certainly when the championship comes around, they'll both be huge contenders for that title. This is a championship game as well, as we said, the Kearney Cup. But later on, actually the championship first rounds were played last week, so we are already moving in. That has already commenced. It's a Cavan free. Laura McTighe takes it, long ball in on the fist, but no, second wide for Cavan. Emma Farley, she actually made a great run ghosted into the back corner. And just got a touch on it, but it just went to the left and wide. A fantastic ball in there by Laura McTighe. Rosie O'Reilly coming in for Cavan. Very just need to get somebody fresh in for the last few minutes. She's replacing Niamh Lee. Very experienced, obviously, Rosie, so controlling the tempo on the ball will be controlling how it's moving will certainly be something you'll be thinking about as the clock keeps ticking forward. We have 15 minutes exactly played. 4-8 to 1-7. Just a little bit too far for Barbara Ward. Just a little bit too far for her to reach. Diagonal ball across the middle of the field by McTighe. Michelle Noonan, very close to man of the match honours for Noonan. She's had an outstanding game. Hands in. Rosie Riley over the bar. But again, came from Noonan on the crossfield ball from McTighe. So right now we have 4-9 to 1-7. Cavan, just as the time ticks down, last 5 minutes, you would feel should be able to hold on with those goals, being the huge difference. Goals wins games, the old adage. Watch your heads, just over our heads here on the sideline. Pat and Emer, what's the story? You should have caught that ball, it was right here. I'm a defender, not my job.
The two teams get to do it all again on Thursday
in the championship. On the big field. That is fantastic news, Emer. I don't know if you heard that now clearly. Emer Quinlan, our ladies chairperson, and good score. Good score for Cavan. Emer Farley, 4-10. On Thursday next, if you're around, come over to Frank Golden Park. These two teams are going to be doing it again in the championship. That'll be 15 aside on the big field. When we say the big field here, it is when you look down from the end here on the side of the hill. It's such a glorious setting to see that field over there. Full of young Camogie players right now. These two teams will be taking the step over on Thursday in the championship. So certainly, what a better setting. Whitestone on a Thursday evening. Where else would you be? Frank Golden, back in the day, some of our older guys would have played soccer out here. Shannon Gales, 2002, if I'm not mistaken. Their 25-year anniversary is coming up very, very soon. Started in Sunnyside Gardens and then moved out here a few years later when they got the opportunity to take a lease on this field. And it is a testament to all the hard work done. So thanks for the use of it and congratulations with everything. And it's still an ongoing project, more work happening, but it's just a fantastic setup. That's a free in. Free in, even though Cavan had intercepted, it was a free beforehand for O'Donovan Ross's. Our referee Colette McGoldrick is pointing out to the corner where the infringement happened. See Barbara Ward taking a walk out over there. She'll want to get that ball quickly so she can move it on. Couple of stoppages here, but I wouldn't... coming up on 18 minutes. Just wide. A blasted effort. Fourth wide of the half for O'Donovan Ross's. Probably looking for a touch more on that, but it was a good effort now. Just blasted to the right of the post and wide. Nicola King looking for options. Sub coming in for Cavan. So we'll just give them a second. That should be Adele Connery that's gone off. Shauna Quinn that replaced her. And thanks to both teams for the team sheets and the numbers written clearly on them to give us a chance. That's Ella Terruiz. Free, whistle is gone. It's an ODR free. Pushing the back, it's an ODR free. Terruiz is on the ball. Moving the ball quickly. Just through the hands of Barbara Ward. Just when they were looking for... That's Jessica Potterton, I think, that came in there. Don't forgive me, it's not. Just a battle in the corner, but ODR still in possession. Referee is just holding the game up. Going to chat to the defender. Louise Ryan just to the left and wide. Fifth wide of the half, but again, the last two chances, they were just hoping for something more from what they were building. 4-10 to 1-7. Time is ticking away on them. Down to the last 2 minutes, we will have a little bit of injury time. There was a couple of stoppages. No ball in. Maeve Dennehy. Cavan pressure. Ciara O'Sullivan. Back out. Dennehy again. Long crossfield ball. Louise Ryan was there. Barbara Ward, left of the post and wide. Wide again, yeah. A lot of pressure in the last 3 minutes for Donovan Rosses, but just 3 wides to come from it. One was definitely a clear-cut goal chance. That ball just tailed wide on Ryan there now. No criticism at all. It's just tailed at the end. About 5 feet wide. Just a battle in the middle of the field. Short kick out was won by Cavan. Long ball in, Rosie Riley. Looking up. Good ball, Emma Farley. Getting chased. Pushed her out about 30 metres out. Intercepted though. Michaela Conlon. Father Donovan Rosses. Carolyn moves the ball out. It's Ryan. Carolyn again. Long ball in. Goal chance coming. Point over the bar. Blasted over the bar by Maeve Dennehy. Or Maeve Carmody. Carmody has done well since her introduction now, in fairness. She's got on quite a lot of ball. That's just blasted over though.
1-8-4-10.
Yeah. Just a stoppage in play. Referee just taking a substitute slip from Claire Digsler, who Claire Bear, as she's known through the Cavan circles, just came down the field for the last few minutes. Cavan free out. Just a little bit of overzealous tackling by ODR, but can't fault them for stopping the ball in the Cavan half-back line. Paula Clark, long ball. On the bounce, I tell you, don't let it bounce, but it does. Cavan free. Cavan free, Emma Farley. Just on the 20-metre line. About 3 metres left of the goalpost. We are in injury time right now, so it's at the discretion of the referee. (4-10 to 1-8). So when we tot up the numbers, 22 points to 11, so double scores. Doesn't feel like a double score game, but goals will make the difference. ODR certainly had their chances. The wides in the second half. Emma Farley pops that free over the bar. So ODR certainly had their chances. A couple of goal chances that went askew. Cavan goals did come at opportune times. They replied back to the ODR goal at the start of the second half with a goal and a point of their own. So that nullified, the damage that was done by the ODR goal. That one that Kerr stuck to the back of the net. There's the final whistle. Cavan are the Annie Kearney Championship winners for 2025 with a final score of 4 goals and 11 points, which is 23 points to 1 goal and 8 points, 11 points.
We'll do a trophy lift ceremony on TV.
Are we done?
We'll have the trophy lift ceremony on TV. Just mention it. Just say stay tuned. We'll have them lift the trophy on TV.
So the presentation will be out on the field, the Annie Kearney Cup. It's after Mary Kearney, who played for a long time in New York with Kerry Donegal. Cup is in remembrance of her mother, Annie Kearney. Beautiful cup. So it will be presented to the victorious Cavan teams out on the field. So I think we're just going to stay live for that.
Put on a break. We're going to break.
Huh?
We're going to break.
Okay, good.
Touch on it. And it's a goal! It's a goal for Westmeath!
Let's go back post. Headers there! 1-1!
Mendez, go for the cross!
What a goal! What a goal from Mendez! Middle for it, there is the header there. Yes, and it's a goal! It's a goal for the police department!
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer illiterate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross!
What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Goal! And speed! Go back!
Eddie Speed, baby.
Here he's
Alongside Jermaine. Jermaine taking it low. Motown on the build. Can this be the chance? Takes the sight. It goes wide. And sends it to his Haitian teammate. Jermaine. Cuts right. Lets it bend, and it goes just over the top right. Right. That's a nice cross. Keeper. Headed. And it's a goal. It's a goal for New Jersey United. Catching the crowd by surprise. A big roar from the away support. FC Motown trail, 67 minutes into the match. Back to Bernardi. One touch from Keogh. Keogh pivots it to Galloway. Galloway splits the defense. Here's Jolieu. 1v1. Tries to cut right. He's got a little bit of space. Goes straight for the goal. And he gets the opening goal. Lansdowne lead. With a bit of celebration from the Lansdowne youth players. Lansdowne take the lead. He tries to fire, and it goes in! It goes in! What a goal from James Booth! I think that's it for Lansdowne. They will probably beat the New York Penn Cypriot Freedoms in the final with a 2-0 lead. Kind of caught everybody surprised.
Motown started their season with a draw against the Hudson Valley Hammers. Ball into the box, the header, the goal from Gabriel Ruenberg. He's been knocking at the door all day long. And he eventually capitalizes on his big chance. FC Motown's up 1-0. Well-deserved lead for the home side. By New Logical Sports. Happy to be back for a post-game interview with head coach of FC Motown STA, Tom Shields. Huge win for you guys. Took to those final 10 minutes though. Can you talk about that sigh of relief?
You're welcome back to Frank Golden Park, where we just concluded our Annie Kearney Cup final for 2025. 2024 winners were Nafina. 2025 winners are Cavan, who just defeated O'Donovan Rosses by 4-11 to 1-8, and certainly it was a game that was far closer than the scoreline reads. Certainly a very competitive game on the 11-a-side format, up and down the field. So delighted with how that turned out, and certainly a fantastic game to watch from the sideline here. And I hope you enjoyed it, watching from where you are right now. Trophy presentation is going ahead right now. We're going to stay on for that. Fantastic to see the crowd that's here with us just to enjoy the game. We mentioned a little bit earlier, but certainly a beautiful morning in Whitestone and at Frank Golden Field, the Shannon Gales Field. So just waiting for Emer Quinlan, just saying a few words, congratulating both teams on their performances, as well as looking forward. As I said, they're playing again Thursday in the championship here at Frank Golden Field as well. Yeah, keep talking. Yeah. So we're just waiting for the Cavan captain to come forward for the presentation. Some of the newer players that start today: Lisa McTighe, Hannah McHugh, Emma Farley up front with her scoring exploits. Michelle Noonan at wing-back had a fantastic game. The amount of work she did, the amount of movement of the ball, quality ball. Edel Connaughty. So certainly a lot of challengers for the man of the match title. The other side, Louise Ryan, fantastic game. Barbara Ward, another fantastic game for Donovan Rosses. A couple of the substitutes to come on. Maeve Carmody, who came on, did a lot of quality work. So certainly a lot of people pushing for it, for what would be the player of the game title. Just giving a clap to both teams for their excellent performances. And Michelle Noonan, captain and Cavan, steps forward to accept the Annie Kearney Cup for the Cavan side. And he's raised in the air. Congratulations, Cavan. Noonan played inter-county for Longford before she came over, a nurse by profession. Just saying a few words to thank her teammates. 3 cheers for O'Donovan Rosses. Just thanking everybody. Her fiance Conor O'Shea on the New York hurling team that was victorious in Croke Park last week. So a lot of trophies happening in that household in these few days. So again, congratulations to the victorious Cavan team. Commiserations to O'Donovan Rosses, but certainly a long season ahead. So you will see O'Donovan Rosses challenging for titles as the year goes on, without a doubt. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Again, later on in Gaelic Park, hurling game this evening, Westmeath and Tipperary at 6:15. It's still on. Are we done? There we go. Start was good. The finish, we just got to give me the signals.
I'm sorry, yeah.